Hello everyone, I'm Relvin Sun. I'm the candidate of IMC 2007 from Northwestern University. I did my summer residency in Epsilon, which is based in Colorado. The main project I worked on is called Shelf Inbox, and this is a project that is aimed at searching for opportunities among the overlapping email addresses across their across their 150 clients. And I used...
How many email addresses were you dealing with?
There are about a third million email addresses in the...
Was that a third of a million or a third of a billion?
A third of billion, sorry.
A third of a billion?
Yeah, a third of billion email addresses within the 150 clients. And I use SaaS-based basically to work on those data and drive the business recommendations to their clients to help them to, launching new marketing programs and help them drive their revenues and profit.
Well, let me understand. So for the share of inbox analysis, you were looking at overlap between the lists. What sorts of relationships were you looking for?
I'm looking for, so there are different types of industries across the clients, and I'm categorizing those email addresses by different clients they are on and a different industry they are on.
Okay, so you came up with a vertical segmentation for their clients.
Yes.
Basically. Okay.
Yes, and you're trying to find out what is the difference of their response rate. Basically, in this case, click-through rates affected by different independent variables such as industry, their domains, their campaign type, stuff like that. And based on that, you can sort of find out what is the most critical factor that helps you to drive your response rate, and then so that you can focus more of your resources on that factor to help you drive your response rate. So a couple of the things that I've done for them include define the different types of overlapping email address and what can you do to those different type email addresses, different type of overlapping. And in this sense, I made a final presentation to the team, and the recommendation I made were highly appreciated by our team's VP. And further, my team's VP presented my recommendations to the executive team, which is consisted of the CEO of Epsilon and some other important VPs. And now,
very cool. Let me ask you, what sort of analytic tools did you use to do this analysis?
Oh, I use SAS to work on all these analysis and drive the recommendations. And what I'm very proud of myself is that some of my great findings have been already utilized by Epsilon's largest clients already. So they are starting to launching new marketing programs based on my recommendations. Really?
Well, very cool. So what classes, this is a big project, what classes were most helpful to you in preparing for this?
I should say that most of the IMC's classes are very important, but I think for this case, specific project, Edward Malthouse, Professor and Professor Tom Collinger's class will be highly useful for preparing for the skills and the concepts to doing that very challengeable projects.
Great. And did you have fun?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's a very challengeable job and project.
It's really uncharted territory, isn't it?
Yeah, but I really enjoy this whole process because I learned a lot, not just the technical part, but also the whole process of doing such a project. Starting from understanding the business objective, preparing for the data, and doing the actual analysis, and up until to the final interpretation and presentation to the team. So that's really great opportunity and experience for me to get through all the whole process.
Excellent. Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.